There we go. We are good now. Good day again, my friends. We are starting off in Trucks book.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we got Sky. I gotta think. Do I want Sky? I mean, that's kind of nice, but she can get annoying sometimes too. Hey, Crusher. I think what I'm gonna do is change.
Finding a new route.
Finding a new route. I got a problem with my G-hub, Crusher. With my G29 wheel. Force feedback doesn't work. Meaning, when I drive over something like this, I feel nothing. Okay, I'm hoping this is the right way to go through. And I'm using the G-hub software. If I load the old Logitech software, it works. I feel the force feedback. If I use the new G-hub, I do not feel any bumps when I go over the curbs and stuff like that. So, hey, vendor. So I don't know. I went through all sorts of stuff with Logitech. Tried this, tried all sorts of stuff. And eventually they've sent me a new wheel. And I unpacked the new wheel today and hooked it up. And you know what? Exactly the same problem. So it's something in my computer or in my configuration. I would have thought that they would had taken the option, if I was support, I would have taken the option of, can you let our technician get into your computer and check the settings? But, or I need somebody who has the software and has it working to you know, do a screen share with me and look at what I've got that's different than them. Damned if I know what it is. Not that it's a big, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to feel the little bumps and stuff when you go over a rough road, but on the other hand, when I drive late at night, I don't want to bother the neighbors, so I turn it off so that there's not this thump thump thump. So I've now got a perfectly good G29 wheel and pedals. Don't know. I've given up on it. They said to keep the old one in case they wanted to examine it or something like this, but I noticed they've closed the trouble ticket, so there's no, doesn't look like there's any feedback. Like, did that fix the problem? Oh yeah, I know the issues. I'm pretty sure the issues are client side. But, they are unable to solve or debug the issues client side. Like I said, I need them or somebody who has it working to do a screen share and to look at it and say, yeah, this is how it works. Oh, I don't know. Now I assume I run this, I used the, oops. Am I stuck? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. These trailers swing out. Maybe I'll get past. Yeah. I gotta get a shorter one. Force feedback plugin for Logitech wheels? No, I did not. It could be, but I mean, I'm not a Logitech support person, so you know, far be it from me. I know. Far, you know, like these are the sort of things they should have. I don't know. I'm not sure why it would be USB 3. I think USB 3 as opposed to USB 2. I think it's the same signals are supported, are they not? Like I don't think it's the question of the wheel being connected up with a different cable that doesn't. Whoops, sorry, there was somebody there. That doesn't support those particular signals. It's USB. All the signals are going to go on the same USB. So, what do I know? Something in my computer, something in the driver software I've got, or the order years ago that I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. When you have some spare time, when any of you guys have some spare time, you're welcome to do a screen share and try to poke around and see what the hell's happening. But I used to have I still have good force feedback if I use the old Logitech software. This is the thing. I use the old Logitech software and it works fine. I use the new G-Hub and it doesn't. And I was just being picky because Logitech is saying, well, you know, use the new stuff because we don't support the old one anymore. And I said, okay, well, I'll use the new one and it doesn't work. And they, well, we'll try to make it work. And well, they didn't. So I'll have to go in and I'll have to go in and change drivers back again. Change back to the old software again. I've got the new G-Hub, so I don't know. I look on the forum, and you look in Reddit and stuff. There's a lot of people, you know. The problem with looking at forums and Reddit and stuff, people are saying, you know, the problem went away once I put roller blinds on my windows, and you know, correlation does not mean causation. Oh. But I'll just say there are a lot of people on there who are, or there are a number of people who are, well, let me turn off Sky here. I don't really care about Sky going on. There are a number of people going on about that, exactly that, using the old software and it works better with force feedback, so. Don't know. No, goodbye Sky. The other thing is too, this new the new wheel, the old wheel I think had PS4, PS3, and this new one has PS4, PS5. So, and they don't say anywhere in their documentation what I set it to. I've set it to PS4. A little click to the right. I uninstalled and did a clean install. I have no idea how I do a clean install. It's my assumption that their install is clean. And one time I went through a process that Logitech gave me where they had me uninstall and clean out all these files and everything, like clean out directories and all sorts of shit, and then reinstall, which was fun but didn't help. Have I tried the new Alaska map? No. Will that help? Yeah, I've done that. Been there, done that. Logitech had been there, done that. You know, I think I'm going to change this from a 4-axle long to a 3-axle long. 2 reasons. It's a little long, even with the self-steering, and it's a little heavy. I got a 51 ton. It was my intent today to start at 2 o'clock. Started at 4. Decided, let's try this, let's try that, let's do this. Oh, let's do some rowing on my machine, you know, so. By the time I finished all that shit, it was, oh look, 4 o'clock. But TGIF. Oh, I saw. Yeah, I was speaking of Dalton. I managed to get Dalton going again, but I don't know. It's boring. $20 for the. I haven't tried that. I'll have to try that. I don't know, but it's short. It's not a big map, the Alaska one, but I hear it's good. So you can't get your writing done. Well, usually you've got a writing. Often I have a writing block because I'm editing in my mind. I'm not just putting shit down. Or maybe you should write other shit. Today is, apparently today is Worldwide Postcard Day. I thought it was yesterday. Today is Worldwide Postcard Day, so you can do that as essential writing. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was interesting. Did that work? Definitely did. That definitely booted the asset around. I was thinking of getting a bigger truck too. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on now. Adding another axle. This one looks like a little short to be a heavy hauler. But I can't get this nice paint job on the bigger truck, so I don't know. An 8x4. Please drive on the right side. What the fuck was that? Please drive on the right side of the road. Sorry, pardon my French, but usually only get that if you're passing somebody and you spend too long in the left-hand lane. No. I don't think I want to go to the right. If you go to the right, then you wander off down and around and lost in space. I'll go through this guy. Are we there yet? I was not disappointed. I was reassured yesterday. Reassured in the stability and dependability of our Prime Minister when I saw that he had pulled yet another bonehead move by deciding to, on the holiday of the first National Truth and Reconciliation Day, to celebrate it by flying to Tofino and visiting his family. I still don't know whether that, I'm not sure whether this guy is just naive or arrogant. Just continual bonehead moves that you think anybody would say, you shouldn't do that. Oh, you're working for bed. Yeah. Screw Doug Ford, screw this. Yeah. Oh, I know. They are. They are. Not screw Jason Kenney? Or maybe that's a double screw or something. I know. Well, I mean, I don't really get upset when Trudeau does those things because he always does them. It's like getting upset that a puppy peed on the rug again. Well, you got a puppy and puppies pee on the rug, so, you know. Tell me if your puppy's done your math homework or something, okay? Then that'll be news. Well, there were possibly cars coming there. No. But it's the weekend. We've had frost warnings here. There was frost warnings for last night, so I don't know. Just chatting with the pretty woman that was taking her sister's dog out for a walk. Be glad when we don't have to wear masks in the building, so it'll be easier to flirt with all these pretty women. And I was out in COVID wear too, with my new sweatpants that I got, my t-shirt and t-shirt hanging out, not even tucked in, so... And bedhead from yesterday, or from this morning, so... But it's a weekend apparently. Yeah, dress sweats. Well, I've just bought sweats. I haven't had sweats for ages. I don't know. I had some sweats. I didn't like them because they were too long. But then I thought, well, then get the ones with a bit of elastic at the ankles, so that you get a big enough size to fit on your waist, but they don't drag on the floor. So that solved that. So now I have COVID wear. Certainly is comfy. I initially got them from my rowing machine, and I'm up to 8 minutes now. My physio people are almost finished with my ankle, and they're focusing on hip flexors. After my first bout of rowing, it was like, oh, that's what your hip flexors are. Those two excruciatingly painful muscle groups in where your thighs meet your hips. No, that's not it. It's not a question of starting slow. Thank you, Mr. Physio. The issue was starting at all. I had not done it at all. So I was doing only a few minutes and slowly, but even at that. So they worked on my hip flexors and gave me some exercises to do, and then I was able to get over that painful hump, gradually get better. And I looked at a video too on rowing. Some championship woman, that she's on a rowing machine on a dock, because that looks nice, and she's slowing down and showing the 3-step. Oh, do I want to get something here? Do I want to get a better... I guess I can't change trailers. No, I'll keep going. So she was showing that rowing on a machine is actually a 3-step process. You're all scrunched down in the catch position, and you stay bent over with your arms out and straighten your legs first, and then you move your torso back, and then you pull in with your arms. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then you do the reverse. And physio also told me don't bend over too much initially. Oh. It's going well. And I get 10 minutes rowing gives me a lot more kilometer equivalent than what, I forget the number is, but it gives me much better than just out walking for 10 minutes. So it's quite enjoyable. And I don't use power music. I actually have this slow jazz station that I listen to now. So I just put the jazz on and just row, and then every once in a while check the time. Oh yeah, we're good. Ah, more customs. Jesus. Move your cycling indoors so you stream it again? Wait a minute, you stream you on a bicycle? You run a stream where people watch you ride a bicycle indoors? There's actually an audience for people who watch somebody, not actually exercise. Do you ride a bike? No, but I watch somebody ride a bike. What is Swift? What's Zwift? I just find it hard to believe. I don't think I would want to watch, like I'm getting into rowing, but I certainly wouldn't want to watch somebody streaming them on a rowing machine, so I'm not sure why people would just want to watch you riding an exercise bike. Yep. Yep, there he's going. Yep, well, he's really sweating. Do you have a lot of viewers? Do you have fans? Like, do people suggest what t-shirts you should wear? They vote on the hat? I don't know. Too many questions here. Checking your documents. Where are we? That's strange. That is strange, you know? Oh, I can hear sirens out there. I picked small maps, small roads. You can tell, yeah, I'm definitely going to be late, but I'm definitely wandering the. Oh, see what happens is small roads. You keep going between different countries. It's like you're gonna have to put extra pages of my passport. I had somebody on my stream last night who was, I think it was last night, and he was getting his trucking license. He was on a course. He was in the UK, and he was gonna get his trucking license. So I was asking him. I said, "Oh, there's a seller's market," because they are deathly short of truckers. They realized one of the consequences of Brexit is. Now, you know, seasonal workers can't come. Oh, that's okay. We'll work hard. Well, apparently a lot of the drivers were European drivers. And now they can't drive in the UK. So he said that the wages, whatever they are, he didn't quote, but he says wages have gone up. They're willing to pay more, a premium now, for truck drivers in the UK, which puts the prices of the goods up, which puts, you know, the cost of Brexit up. I don't know, these politicians make these, well, I was going to say these politicians make these costly decisions without really thinking about it, but it's it's the media and the way the population is manipulated or just doesn't pay attention, and the population ends up voting for these expensive things. Oh, okay. So you can't really... Ooh, did we hit something with that? No, we didn't. You can't really blame the politicians completely for this, because they got voted in. And they're supported. Do I have headlights on even? There, let's just put running lights on. I got Mel back too. So maybe I won't stretch this. Maybe I'll just take an axle out with a trailer once I deliver this. Oops, no, we don't want to take, that's not an extra lane. Oh, we could have gone there and then back up here. I'm going really wide here because my brakes are a little low. Where are these set? I should be locking the brakes up a little bit more than that, really. Game preferences. Doodah, doodah, doodah. It is bloody heavy. Oh, and for everybody, I guess everybody's noticed, there is a new version, right, of ETS beta test version of ETS2 1.42. It supports mods in convoys. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, that's full brakes, but a little better. Ooh, did we take a couple of signs out? Maybe. What have we got? We got another 20 minutes to go, I guess. 8 hours. be inside here. Top right, riding on the roof. Sitting on the roof racks with the ropes running inside. Get over here like this. Would be that guy that turns right from the edge of the lane. Yeah, it's still good. We haven't taken over the lane, we've just... And yeah, the back end goes good on the white line, but yeah, one less axle would be nice. So, Crusher, are you still there? How have you been? What's new with you? Is it winter there yet? Or how do you know it's winter there? Thank you. I sort of looked after I pulled in front of that car, and he had decided discretion was the better part of valor, or not discretion. Just wussing out, not being too aggressive. You're now hungry. Very hungry. Damn, I'm hungry. Here we go. Oh, it's still slow here. 20. Okay. Going fast now. Yeah, sorry. I seem to be lagging a bit in this lane. I'll see if we can get up to 60, 65. And pull over a lane. Takes a while to get going on this road. Once you do, then you can crank up the volume, but Well, we're not doing too bad. It happens to me in some of the train simulator games too, where you just get going and then you gotta slow down for another station or some more switches. At least they give you a warning on the map for the train simulator. Why are we... What are we doing here in PEX? The game has got me on small roads and... Yeah, I think we want to do this. See? Yeah, 6:53. Same time. Less corners. Well, I guess I could. I could go this way instead. Then it's going to only take 5 hours. We miss a nice little small road here, though. No, we'll do this. We'll just, we'll do the PEX thing that we want to do. That's a little much. We don't really want to wander through there, so. Okay. Gas. How are we doing for gas? We're okay. We could get some eventually. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass one, but I ran out last game. Oh yeah, there's one right there. So we've got, I think, third of a tank. We're fine, but still. That ass end sort of cut that guy off there. Sorry, buddy. That was interesting. Huh. Guys had a light. They were just being nice. In a little caravan. I think we're supposed to be there Wednesday. Were we not? Yeah. We're gonna get there Friday. And be proud. Okay, here I am. Oh, safe and sound. Yeah, you're 2 days late. Oh, but we had a lovely tour of the countryside. Yes. That's what counts. And it's TGIF. Oh well. We'll just run that light. This one we'll stop at. We'll gas up and we'll change the time. To be, I don't know. Hey, Taz. How you doing, my friend? TGIF. How was your day going? Do we want to try a different map for Farm Sim? Sure. I mean, the one we're on is okay, but I could try another one. I mean, I haven't played Farm Sim in a while, and maybe because it's like, you know, well, same old, same old. We've got everything we need, done everything we need to do. I have nothing. I know nothing, but I like the map that we have. I'd have to look at the ones that I have played and let you know. I'll put a thing up in our comment thing in our comment thread. I don't really care if it's got. Well, actually, I like Felsbrunn, you know, but that's not a Felsbrunn is an old school one. We're full, are we? I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, we're full. My single one is on Felsbrunn. I sort of like it. I'm wondering if Felsbrunn would have viable, purchasable farms and stuff. Depends what we're looking for. Are we looking for something with big fields, little fields, twisty European roads and nice scenery, lots of industries, not a lot of industries? That's why I would say the only one I've played a lot on is Felsbrunn, whatever. Is that the one? But it's one of the standard maps. It's smallish, but I like I like how it looks. Like the train that you can take around. Yeah. There's some like there's Michigan ones and stuff. There's some U.S. ones that are big fields. Don't know. Yeah. Felsbrunn, the store is just down from the main farm, and I guess there's other farms on it. Yeah. Think about it. Oh, I was going to change the time here. That's full brakes. hard to tell which way these guys are going because their signals are never that clear. We had fun on it. On Felsbrunn. We had fun on Felsbrunn. Were we on Felsbrunn way back? Not sure what map you're talking about, Daz. New Woodshire. Do do do. There we go. That's better. Let me note that down somewhere here. You would. And I'd want one where we could sell and buy barns too. Although, Taz, you were saying that on the one we were on, somewhere in Canada, you were able to sell and buy barns. What the hell's happening here? Oh. The guy pulled out to pass. This guy's where they're all having it a moment. Because that guy's too stupid to pull in. Oh, he can't pull in because he pulled out to pass. And now nobody's letting him in. They're saying, oh, screw you, hippie. You've intrigued me now. I want to look at the... Ooh, see the back end just spun around and hit that. That's what happens with this. The ass end kicks. But yeah, that was weird on somewhere in Canada because I'd want one where we could buy farms, but I'm not sure whether we were able to or not on farms. Or buy, you know, buildings and stuff. Basically take over the, you know, take over existing dairy sheds and stuff, so. He's redesigning his workspace, streaming. Ah, yeah, send me a pic of your shambles. I've got a lot of shambles. I got stuff to do other than driving. Oh, new series, folks, on Netflix, Black Spot. It's French. With English subtitles. It's my favorite. It's a dark, a noir type series. 2 seasons so far. Detective novel about this small isolated town. The town is referred to as a black spot because there's no internet connection, nothing. It's sort of in a black hole. Guess they should have called it black hole, but then that would be, people might not like that. It's enabled white spot. The original was enabled something blanche because that's the French term for an area where you can't get any cell reception. So if you're looking for yet another series to hook you on, it's dark, it's weird, it's well acted. It's set in the Varage eastern, a forest on the eastern edge of France, I believe. And it looks an awful lot like the Pacific Northwest. There's a lot of shots of this woman walking through this forest with these big pine trees, moss and ferns and old trunks down all over the place, and water fog, and the water just dripping off the branches. It's weird. Oh, I didn't realize Seinfeld's coming October 4th. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to rewatch. How many seasons did Seinfeld have? Six? Stranger Things again. Well, I think I started on Stranger Things. I should let me march this down. We'll just hit this key. That sounds familiar. I think I was watching that. Whoops. Bit of construction there. Oh, speaking of farming, look at all these round bales and big clumps. None of them have rolled. Oh, they got fences. None of them have rolled into the road. That's nice. Yeah, on a new farm, I have an idea of what I would like on a new farm. Like, I don't want... round bales. I want barns. I want a barn that you can store shit in, that mod, and I want a digester that you can do your own stuff in. And well, I mean, I guess for all the desire for something different, I would be perfectly happy with the same sort of equipment and everything we have on somewhere in Canada. Separate farms, yes, separate farms would be good. Well, especially if, I mean, depending on your schedules, because sometimes, you know, you'd be busy and I'd go in 6 days in a row and do all sorts of shit, and then you come back to the farm and there'd be a field that you were saying, oh, I'll go in and I'll do that. Oh, the soybean's done. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Separate fields, and then you just help each other. Like, you know, somebody has a, or somebody buys a, you know, a super weeder or something like this, and somebody else buys a super plow or a super whatever like this. So everybody doesn't have to get the same expensive equipment initially, and you just, you know, borrow each other. Just come on over and do this. I'll pay you to do this on my field. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's good videos too. It'll just be a contractor. Be living in a tent. Be living in a tent at the back of one of the fields. Whoa! People say, who's that? Oh yeah, that's Vendor. Oh. Yeah, he's just a contractor. Yeah. He used to do government work and he just got pissed off and he went off grid. Yeah. Yeah, the 3-axle long, I think might be better. The 3-axle long has just less, a little bit less hanging out the back end. Well, I mean, it's 1 axle shorter. So, like I said, we had frost warnings the other night here, so I need to think about, well, I need to tidy up my balcony, think of what to do with the flowers and that. I think I'd like to bring, I don't know, I suppose I could bring the geranium inside, although I've got no room for a whole bunch of potted plants. I think it'd be nice to bring all the geraniums inside, because they'll grow over winter, but actually, I've got a geranium that I moved from my other place that's maybe 4 years old, but it's getting kind of root-bound and leggy. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put a couple of the smaller ones, newer ones. I'll chuck it out and I'll put a couple of the newer ones in the pot, and then I'll just keep them over winter. Okay. They have deck chairs as sleep spots. Oh, so you don't go into the farmhouse to sleep. You go into a deck chair to sleep. That's interesting. I guess if it's a nice day, but sort of cruise through here. Oh, no speed limit. Oh, there's a speed limit of 50. Yeah, instead of farmhouses, they got... Well, that's weird. I'm halfway through watching Black Widow. I'm bored. I might not finish it. I've watched a couple of the... I've watched several YouTube videos that are collections of all the little funny quips between Scarlett and Florence, the two women, the main characters, which are quite good. I watched a lot of little funny things, but other than that, I don't know. Oh, you were using were you using Black Widow somewhere in Canada? No, you were using sleeping in deck chairs somewhere in Canada single player. Oh, so it's a mod. It's a mod, but it's standard in New Wiltshire. Whatever they called it? New Woodshire. So standard in New Woodshire, but you found it as a mod. Interesting. So how does it get rid of the farmhouse? If it's instead of the farmhouse, then how does it get rid of the farmhouse? Like disable it? You said it's instead of farmhouse, so that'd be. Oh, maybe you can only have one sleep point at a time. Oh, okay. I'm confused here then. It's the standalone mod in New Wiltshire. So when you said New Wiltshire has deck chairs, it's a mod. So New Wiltshire doesn't have deck chairs. It's a mod to it. Did you add it in? Well, I don't know. I'm confused here. I guess I'll have to look at it. Oh, and the game's doing small roads and it wants me to run off and back on again. Yeah, see, we have trouble with this. This is the stock engine and we have trouble getting up to speed. I mean, we can, but it's a 730 horsepower and a 51 ton is the biggest one. I don't know what you mean by standalone mod. I thought all mods were standalone. You just put them on the map or not. Well, we're still an hour away. Okay. Okay, wasn't sure what that guy was going to do. Green Acres. Get out of there, buddy. Thank you. Guess I slowed down a little much. Does Farm Sim have force feedback? I can't remember. I don't think so. When you're driving Farm Sim, can you feel all the bumps and ruts? Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that there was a some SCS force feedback mod plugin in the forum. So I'll have to look for that. You get, oops. You get a better pen too. What the hell? Oh yeah, it is pretty sparse. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well I won't worry about it not working then. I can't remember whether it was an FS22 or not. Ooh, we don't want to go too sharp because we're gonna swing that ass end out. I'm used to going wide on corners, and it's not a good idea to go wide when you've got a self-steering trailer because they pop the ass end out and whack things. The woman I saw on the elevator with the dog, it was that poodle-ish type dog, cute dog. And she had one of these leads where it's around their snout, just below the eyes, I guess. Far enough back they could open their mouth and bite people or bark or drink out of a toilet or whatever they want to do as a dog. But when you're walking them, if the dog wanders off, you pull on this and it pulls its head around, and it's enough just to refocus the dog as to, no, we're going here. Oh, okay. Pay attention. No, we're going this way. And apparently it's a very good way to teach a dog to heel. In fact, they were saying you put one of those, this woman was saying, someone else was saying, you put that on a dog, and then you go for a walk in a field or a parking lot or something, and you just start change direction. Walk for a little bit, change direction randomly. Walk for a little bit, change direction randomly. And you train the dog to pay attention. Okay, we're turning left here. Hello. Earth the dog. It's quite interesting. Never had a dog. Oh, I did ages ago when I was 6 or something. I've had cats. I could get a cat. Our last one was nice. It was just one of these tabby cats. She lived to be 20. You had crabs. Oh, yeah. Silly boy. Yeah, it's hard to. They're pretty small too. It's hard to put them on a lead. Do 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 do. Pumpkin. We had an orange cat called Pumpkin. We had Tara. We probably had other ones too. We babysat. I remember back in college, we babysat somebody's cats, Vinegar and Mouse. These two cats did not go well. We were in a house, and apparently they were used to walking all over the furniture and their desk and everything like this. They were up on the table all the time, and I remember we were serving dinner. Alan and I had served tables, and one of the cats jumped up on the table and grabbed a pork chop and buggered off with it. So. Yeah, we had problems with pets there. One of the guys, Rick, said he was thinking of getting a puppy, and we said, I don't know if we want a puppy, really. They're in a lot of trouble. They pee, they bark, there's stuff like this. Well, I think Rick had already got the puppy, Froby. So Froby. And Froby was somebody else's puppy that he didn't know how to look after. So eventually we made him get rid of Froby. Holy shit, look at this thing. Look at where we have to go. Really? Are you serious? That's not going to happen. That's weird. Okay, so... Maybe it will. Maybe it will. We're just going to go out very slowly. we assume that there was somebody out there who was oh, we just made it. Yeah, let's just skip. You're quite right. Yes, it's nothing like hindsight, nothing like backseat driving to add some realism to a trip. Thank you. Oh yeah, a lot of people's dogs. Apparently, part of training a dog is training it that it does not have to defend the property. It's not the top dog. It's your property. You're in charge. Thank you for your help. You know, you don't have to defend everything. So there we go. Yes, sometimes it's better just to drop it off. I did. Oh, okay. So I wanted to change this trailer. Configure. Oh, I get to visit a service station. Oh, well, first of all, I have to get out of here to visit a service station, you know? There's one. Yes, I did. Yes, I was suggesting you're backseat driving. Oh, thank you, Taz. Okay. So let's go here. And let's fix this trailer. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, I was speaking of that. I got caught in a YouTube video of F1 pit stops. There was one. Forget who. Stop that. I forget who the team was. 2-second pit stops. Now, no fuel, just tires. 2 seconds to pop off 4 tires, put on 4 new tires. There's also somebody, and I think something like 20 people in the pit crew. Just this horde of people. Everybody has a job. Everybody practice. God, they were fast. But then they also showed ones where there's somebody's in charge of saying go, and sometimes one of the guys, whatever happened, didn't get a chance to tighten the tire. And the truck takes off, the car takes off, and you can see the guy going and then whipping down the racetrack, and then whoa, there goes my rear tire. That sucks. Okay, we want to customize this thing. We want to go from a 4 extendable long to a 3 extendable long. See, 4, yeah, it's just a little bit shorter, both ways. Oops. Whoops, 4 extendable long to a, yeah, we're gonna do that. And what else do we have to do? Change the color? No. And what do we have here for, I think I've already got that thing. I got strobes on the back. We're good. Oh yeah, littering the pit road. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder what sort of cargoes we get. So if we want to do job market, use your own charter to provide cargo. We're here. Well, let's see what we get. What do we get for cargo weight? You see our heaviest is not 51 anymore. Our harvest is heaviest is 39, but it's still a nice long thing. So yes, I like that better. And where do we want to go on the map? I think... Well, I want to go there. I want to go through France. So anything, or through Spain. So anything that takes me west from here will be good. So cargo market from Marlborough, man. Let's do route length. Well, no, actually, let's still sort on cargo weight. See, that's not bad. Oops, what the hell? Come on, move map. That's quite nice, that one. I have all the DLC plus pro mods. Geneva, so that's 35 tons, 35 tons. Romania, Spain, that's even better. Big cable wheel, although it looks a little weird. Nice, no, I think that's what I want. I'll probably do that, but I have to have supper, my friends. It's 5:30. I'm going to look at the. Thank you for joining and chatting, everybody. I'm going to take a look at some things after New Woodshire and Stranger Things, and I'll look for an SES force feedback plugin in the forum. Maybe that will help my issue, or I'll just ignore it. So, thanks a lot, my friends. TGIF. It's going to be now TGIF evening here in Ottawa. So stay safe, stay happy, stay away from each other, blah, blah, blah. So ta-ta for now.